Good morning on August 29th, 2014, of course. 7:16 a.m. Sun, which is kind of bright right now, came up only half an hour ago as our summertime wanes. I'm Bob Barron up here in the eastern Sierra Nevada. I always loved these mountains ever since I first saw mountains. Came to these mountains when I was a student at UC Berkeley. 1961, I'm trying to stand in a place I won't fall down. I hope you can see and hear me. There's a stream behind me, Rock Creek, and it's probably pretty noisy. I don't even know if my voice is loud enough for you to hear. Hope it is. But we're here in this place just for a couple of days off. You know, I live near a city and like to get away from that, and it's such a big difference to be up in the mountains. Ever since I saw them, you know, Dad and my brother Richard and I came out west in 1950, and once I saw the Rocky Mountains, wow, I kind of was hooked, because we were coming from pretty much flat country, Illinois, Chicago. So here I am up here. This is called French Camp. It's a campground. National Forest Service, of course. And these mountains, Sierra Nevada, we're about 7,000 feet. The mountains go up this way, of course, 11, 12. A little bit farther south, you have Mount Whitney, 14,000, the highest one in this bottom 48 states. Memories always push me, you know, kind of keep me focused, keep me involved, because it's memories of people I've known and still know. Recently visited friends I've had for quite a while, Helen and Bill and Kay, people I met in the hiking club UC Berkeley all those years ago. 1961, is that a long time ago? Well, it doesn't seem like that long to me, and it's funny. I guess anybody who's younger looking at this, you may wonder, but nah, you know, you might get to be older. I am 78, but truthfully, when I'm out here, I don't feel it. I know I may look it, well, I don't know if I look it either, but it's just, you know, the memories kind of bring you back to what you can do, and I can still do stuff, and I like to do them. Just picked up this. I didn't pull it, it came down, you know, it's just out here from this ponderosa pine behind me. Isn't that pretty? Big cone, really heavy, and got some of that sticky stuff on it, and the pretty needles. How many we have on this thing? Oh yeah, we're looking, count them. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have 6 on this one, 6 in a bundle. We have, no, oops, oh shoot, I messed it up. Now there's only 3, I guess. 3 of needles in a bundle. Didn't mean to pull it apart, just had to look at it though. Smell it. Yeah, I like the smells you have out here, that, and then this big tree, you can see that tree behind me, I'm sure, I hope so, that ponderosa. They get a really pretty smell. It's similar to what you call vanilla. Vanilla extract, if you do baking, you know what that smells like, and you've had it in stuff you've eaten, but they call this stuff you get from these trees, the bark, it's called vanillin, and it's used as a substitute, I guess often, perhaps still, for that vanilla extract. But I'm just thinking of all the people I've known, you know, Tom, who brought me into the hiking club all those years ago. And John, who's still around, doing some teaching, worked for the Forest Service. People up in Oregon I get a chance to meet every year, usually. Tim and Joanne. Look at all the people, you know, it's hard to remember them all. Some have gone away from us now. Phyllis and Christy. Miss them, yeah. I miss everybody I've ever known, you know, whether it's friends or family. Most of the family's gone too, of course, mom and dad. It's a sad thing. But then you realize, hey, it's part of what life is, isn't it? Yep, we come and then we go. And the idea, I do believe, is to, gosh, make as much of it as you can while you're here. I think we should do something. I mean, just having the chance to be here. Look at this gorgeous place. I'll show you a little bit of this when I get done yakking. I've been yakking most of my life because I've been a teacher most of my life. A park ranger and done some other stuff, you know, but usually it involves talking. And I still love to talk. I think some people think I talk too much. Well, can't help it. That's the way I was made. I do hope you can hear this voice because that stream is loud. I'm going to just show you a little bit of it when I finish talking and give you a little view of the sky and all that we have out here. But just like to share this stuff, you know, it's such a, just privilege is a wrong word, I guess, but I guess I'm grateful. That's the right word. Grateful to be able to do this stuff. I enjoy walking around here. Not too far from Tom's places on a map, I think. Most maps in California, Eastern Sierra Nevada. Mammoth is not too far up here. But, you know, this is more like the way it used to be. Well, it's a campground, isn't it? I mean, there are some improvements. You can build a fire out here with a permit or in the right place and camp if you pay the money. Used to be kind of free. Everything costs a bit more these days, but maybe that's, I'm not sure what. I'm not an economist. Can't talk about that. I'm just going to pick up the camera now and just don't get too motion sick from it, but I just want to show you a couple things. Hope you can hear all this. Lots of interesting rocks around this place, you know. I was up here with a group studying geology just a couple of years ago, and here's that ponderosa pine tree, right? Pretty red, huh? And you can see the blue sky behind. Think you can. Blue sky, some clouds. Oh, and the birds are flicking around. I saw a gray squirrel not too long ago. Can't think of the exact, you know, real name or the scientific name for that squirrel, but it was a pretty little thing, you know, pretty and smaller than the ones we see sometimes climbing the trees in Southern California. Just walking over here a little bit. Can you see the water at all? I hope so. Sun's not on it too much, but there is water down there. You can certainly hear it. I know that. Hope you can still hear my voice. Okay, time to turn this thing off and just do some other stuff. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm getting kind of hungry, actually. Hey, as always, as we look at these mountains, hope you can see those mountains way up there. As always, thanks for looking. Bob Barron saying bye. See you again. Put this on my YouTube thing hopefully pretty soon.